most recent and most shocking news from the US is about the changes brought in the issuing of student visa. Many had studying in the US as their life's dreams, but those dreams are shattered now. So, in this episode, we'll be seeing in detail about the changes brought in those US student visas and who will it affect. So, international students who are studying in the United States will have to leave the country if their universities switch to online only courses. They might be deported to their home countries. This was a recent announcement from Immigration and Customs Enforcement of the United States. This agency is also known as ICE. This move affects thousands of foreign students who are in the United States to attend universities or participate in training programs. This applies to non academic and vocational studies. Most universities in the US are beginning to make the decision to changing to online courses because of the coronavirus pandemic. Even in Harvard, all course instructions will be given online, including for students living on campus. This announcement is very uncertain. Few students can afford to go back to their countries, but most people cannot. Immigration and Customs Enforcement said that students who fall under certain visas may not take a full online course load and remain in the United States, and also the US will not issue visas to students enrolled in schools or programs that are fully online for the fall semester. US Customs and Border Protection will not permit these students to enter the United States. The agency also suggested that students currently who are enrolled in the US should consider other measures like transferring to schools with in person instruction, that is, like transferring to schools with contact education. There's an exception for universities using a hybrid model such as a mix of online and in person classes. Some are seeing the announcements as a pressure tactic to get universities to reopen for the fall semester. Indians are the second largest group of international students in the United States after the Chinese. A total of 10,95,299 international students were studying in the US as per data that was released in the year 2019, and out of this number 2,02,014 students were Indians, that is about 18.5%. So, what do the new guidelines mean for them? What are the other options that the Indian students in US have now? And also, what does it mean for the students who are already enrolled in universities and programs in the US and who are waiting to go to US after this pandemic? So let's see all about that now. Basically, this announcement from the ICE agency means that Indians currently enrolled in programs or schools that are entirely online for the fall semester will have to come back home, or they cannot go to US if they are still at home hoping to leave after the pandemic. They can stay back in the US only if they take alternative steps like moving to school that offers in-person education or choose appropriate medical leave. Students who had come back to India after the American universities shut down due to pandemic will not be permitted to enter the US if their classes are entirely online. As I said, the same applies to new students who are going to join in the fall semester. Indian students who enrolled in universities that have announced a mix of in-person and online classes for the fall semester can remain in the US, and those who return to India will be allowed to re-enter the US. They will even be allowed to take more than one class or 3 credit hours online. But the university or college will have to certify to the US government that the student is not taking an entirely online course load for the fall of 2020 semester, and that the student is taking the minimum number of online classes required to make normal progress in their degree program. This exemption does not apply to F1 visa students in English language training programs or M1 visa students who are not permitted to enroll in any online courses. International students will be allowed to take more than one class or 3 credit hours online. Hence, if a higher proportion of the course or credit hours is online, you could be sent back. Even if your US institute has offered the facility of joining classes at a later date, your student visa will be approved only if in-person classes are held. Despite having a valid acceptance letter, you will not be allowed to enter into the US if classes are fully online. The most important question that is in every foreign student's mind is, will my fee be refunded by the university? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Almost all US universities have clarified that even if their courses shift online, their fee structure will still remain the same. And so you can just save in your living expenses. So in 3 weeks, this is the second time US is bringing in changes in their visa policies. Earlier it was workers and dependent visa, and now it is student visa. Because of these changes, the Indian and Chinese students will definitely be affected the most. But I think this is not the end of it. I bet there is a lot more for us coming from the US White House. So stay connected with us for all those updates.